Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 45 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I'm almost at the end of Daryl's tomb and I see two chests. One to the right and one to the left. I'll open the one to the left first because, well, I'm closer to that one. Oh great, now we got a little mini-boss, an Angler Whelk. It's kinda like Ymir, but at the same time, it's not. It's kind of like a shitty version of Ymir, if you ask me. And very easy, too. Just hit it with a few power moves and you should be fine. Like, focus on the head. And you can actually focus on the body, too. But we'll deal with that another time. Oh, it's retreated. Because believe it or not, there actually is a trick to getting... well, actually, 2 Dragon Claws instead of just 1. I'm gonna have Celeste cast Float on everyone. Yeah, because of that. Magnitude 8. A bit too late there, unfortunately. So yeah, this boss isn't actually very hard. You can actually take out both the shell and the body. Well, both the shell and the head. But it all requires timing. There, we avoided Magnitude 8 there. Basically, you just gotta wait for the head to come back. Eventually will. And then you cast Banish. And if it works, it'll take care of the shell in one shot. Oh, it took care of the head, too! Oh, got lucky there. So we got 2 Dragon Claws instead of just 1. Pretty cool, huh? If you killed the head, and then the body would eventually die off, you would only get 1 Dragon Claw. Okay, claws infused with holy power. That is awesome. Boost your strength and your magic, too. I think I'll equip both. I think I'll equip Dragon Claws and a Burning Fist. As far as I know, the next boss here is weak against fire. So I don't know if it's weak against holy, too. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use a tent here, because I had another battle, and it did beat me up a bit. Okay, let's get out of here as soon as we get the chance. Let's see what's in this chest. Ah, it's a man-eater. It's just a little knife that does extra damage against human enemies. Yep, that's what it says, effective against humanoids. But there are none here, so let's continue. Going up the staircase, and damn it. Really, game, out of all the places for me to have an enemy encounter, it's 1 step away from the boss. I suppose it triggered something when I was here. Ah, okay, I was 2 steps away. Here lies Daryl. What's this? And for no reason, a new boss shows up. Dullahan. It uses level question mark holy. This can be dangerous if your level is divisible by the last digit of your gil, which in this case it was Setzer. Fire will finish him off, but there's another thing you can do. You can actually take away all its MP, and it would kill him. Yeah, that works. You can kill him by draining all of its MP, and it has less than 2,000. So it may take a while, but it also may not. Okay, so fire does more damage against Dullahan rather than holy. I think I'll just use a single cure on myself. If I'm running low on MP, I can always use Osmos, too. Yeah, despite being an undead creature, Dullahan knows holy. Yeah, I find that very odd and ironic. But also very devastating. So watch yourself. I'll probably use like a mix of both strategies. even though it's a better idea just to be using Rasp only. It does feel like a cop-out at times, but it does work, if you don't care to finish him off with physical or magic attacks. Because after a while, he does use stronger spells. That can make this guy a total pain in the ass. Not to mention, he does attack quite frequently. A little too frequently. Let me use Zona Seeker, so I can slow the bleeding. That'll make it a lot easier on myself. There, a magic shield. I just needed that. There we go, that's better. Give us some extra protection. I wonder how much MP he's got left. I had the mind to use Libra, but I'm better off just using Rasp to keep making it lower. So as long as you keep this up, you'll have no problems winning. Granted, physical attacks will still do the same amount of damage. Remember, it's a magic shield, not a physical one. But you can always use Fenrir if you wanted to avoid some physical attacks using Image. It doesn't always work, though. But it's an option. Morning Star! Ooh, that's a powerful physical. You know, I find it very strange that Dullahan actually has a head here. Maybe the horse doesn't have a head? Well, actually, it kind of does have a horse. Dullahan is actually named after a ghost that had no head. I don't know if it was the Headless Horseman or anything, but yeah, it had no head. This boss does have a head. Oh, there we go, we won! That actually did take a bit of time. I might have been able to finish him off faster with attacks, but who knows. It doesn't matter now. Just letting you know there are 2 ways to beat this guy. Ah, Edgar learned Banish. Good job. I think that means everybody got banished now. That is convenient, to say the least. Looks like we got a scene playing. Being here brings back all kinds of memories. Oh, we're seeing some flashbacks. This next test flight could be dangerous. What are you trying to prove by pushing your ship to its limits? It's pointless. Watch your step. Well, I can't exactly fall off, but okay. If the worst should happen, take care of the Falcon for me. You can't be serious. When I take the Falcon from you, it'll be because I left you a mile behind in a race. Until then, I'm not letting you out of my sight. Ha! Good luck with that. Yeah, those two had quite a friendly competition against each other over airships. It's like all they did is sail across the world to see who was the best. Ah! There's really nothing like flying. How long you plan on hanging back there? Aren't you gonna try to pass me? Or Or are you too entranced by my lovely behind? Well, he just caught in an awkward spot. That's right, that's what led to Daryl's accident. She tried to fly a bit too high. It is a nice looking ship, though. Incredible. Alright, it's time to get serious. I'm gonna break the records. I'll fly past the clouds and see the stars closer than anyone ever has before. Be back by sunset. I'll be waiting for you on our hill. Wait, this was the incident that led to the accident. Needless to say, she didn't show up to the hill. It was a year later when I found the wreck of the Falcon in a distant valley. I restored the ship, and then put it to rest down here. So, this is the Falcon? Yeah? I can't very well be the world's fastest pilot if I can't even fly. I need your help, Falcon. Let's see if it still works. Yep, it still works. Apparently it was well connected to the ocean. Interesting little tunnel they got set up. Yeah, we're back to flying again already at this point of the game. With this, I think we just might have a chance. Now we'll be able to get to the top of Kefka's tower. If we land up there, we should be able to get inside to launch our assault. And we'll be able to look for the rest of our friends. Right, first things first. I'm finally starting to feel like we have some hope. Wait, you scared of birds now? That bird! Could it be? Where's that bird gone off to? Looks like it flew into Miranda. Yes, that is Miranda, surprisingly. Setzer! Follow that pigeon! Why? I'm not sure, but something inside tells me it'll lead us to our friends. Well, that's worth a shot. How you were able to see that bird all the way from over there, I have no idea. You must have some pretty crazy vision there, Celeste. Okay, but before I go to Miranda, I'm actually going to land by it and save. Remember, there was another beast that's flying, that's all around this area, called Deathgaze. And he actually flies around the overworld. So yes, even in your airship, you can have a battle. He's actually quite dangerous, very powerful. You get a really good magicite if you beat him. The good news is that even if you do damage and he runs away after a few turns, he has the same amount of HP after he left. So in other words, don't think he's going to go back to full health after you beat the crap out of him and then he runs. Wherever Deathgaze is, it's random, so watch yourself. First, let's head over to Solitary Island. I mean, I'm not here to pay a visit to Sid, I'm actually here for another thing. But while I'm here, I'll say hi to Sid. I'm all better now. Thank you, Celeste. And yes, nothing special happens. You don't even introduce them to individual friends either. We came here for this. The Quetzali Magicite. Okay, let's take a look at it. Alright, Quetzali is Sonic Dive that lifts the party up for an aerial attack. You don't learn any special boosts when you level up, but you can get Hastiga and Sloga. Hastiga and Sloga are very beneficial. I suggest you learn them. I'll probably give him to Celeste just to learn some more stuff. Aside from that, we got very little espers to learn new magic. Learn most of it at the World of Balance. But I'm really glad that's out of the way. Actually, first things first, once again, before we go to Miranda, there is one more thing we can do. And it's back in Mobley's. We're going to try to convince Terra to join us one more time. And I think this is a good chance to do it. But I'll take care of that in the next part, okay? Well, once I land first. Okay, see you later, everyone. I'll see you back at Mobley's.